So today I'm talking about my raspberries and see if I can keep you out of that sunlight, right? So today I'm just gonna give a little heads up on how I manage my red raspberries. Now these things when I water them, keep them watered well sufficiently, and I keep them fed sufficiently, I get really big raspberries. I'm talking, big. I might post a picture of what they look like. So when they're healthy, but when I'm not staying on top of my raspberries, keeping them healthy, what they'll do is they'll produce little ones, little tiny ones, like something's broken. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell. Appreciate that. Leave any comments. I respond to all my comments, the best I can. So what I do is um, I so in fall I'll clip all the raspberries down and leave about 2 feet, uh, 2 foot stumps, right? And I'll do that with all of them. So all these raspberries, you can see the bees are investigating. The flowers are getting ready to open. Maybe they are opening on some of them, but you can see, yeah, yep, there they are. The bees are already in it to win it. There you go. So they're just anticipating. They're anticipating those flowers to open, and there's going to be a lot of them really soon. So, I the 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 blueberries flowers look like they're pretty much done opening. So you can see the kale flowers there. The kale flowers there. I let those flowered along with, and the bees are all in the kale. Yeah, so I let them go to flower so the bees can get what they want. I let my Brussels sprouts there go to flower. So I'm just this year I'm for the sake of the bees, I usually don't let things go to flower, but this year I'm just letting the bees have what they want, and I'll still get what I want. And so you can see this whole row of raspberries. What I did is I cut them down, like I said, to a foot. You can see that's about the height that I cut it at late fall, and I do that to all of them. And I also do that to my blackberries. So by cutting the blackberries and the raspberries down to about a foot, you can see the blackberries starting to create their flower balls there. And so I'll keep cutting these tops of my blackberries until I see flowering. So did I cut that one? Oh, I didn't cut that one. So I thought I cut that one. Oh, did I? I don't know now. Maybe it grew a new shoot. Anyway, so it's flowering, and that's what I want. I don't want them growing 20 feet long and then flowering and then growing raspberries. I want them to be kind of bushy. So all my raspberries here, I cut them so that they're going to come back all bushy, and I do that every year. So every fall, I'll cut all my raspberries down to about 2 feet. So those are the big red raspberries there. When I feed them well, they're big red, and when I don't, then they're not big red. And then these here are this group here. These are, I just call them creamies because they have like a creamy flavor, right? And then I got this group here. This is yellow. They're small, but my gosh, are they sweet! Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. It's insane. I thought a bee was landing on my ear. And then I got some hazel and walnut trees starting there. So these raspberries, they grow out the sides, and if I ever wanted to like pot them and sell them, I can sell them. I can sell thousands of raspberries. I'm not sure where to sell them. And so my asparagus. Oh my gosh, forgot about my asparagus. I don't know if I should need to pick any. Well, actually, oh my gosh, there's a monster. Oh, I missed that one. Well, I think I'll still get it. That's a huge one there. So, have that for dinner tonight. And so I've got leeks. These are all leeks here. All those are leeks. I'm gonna be canning those. And these are all except for this reed here. Well, that's a radish. I'll leave that for the bees for flowering. So these are all elephant garlic there. Last year they did better. Last year this time they were huge. This year I don't understand. Gave them plenty of fertilizer, water, I don't know. Then I got spinach here. I'm gonna let that go ahead and flower, see if there's something that the bees can get from that. And then I'll let that, the same thing with my wild leaf lettuce. This is wild leaf lettuce here, dark leaf lettuce. That stuff grows like weeds everywhere. Just I let it go to flower and it drops its seeds, and I got that stuff growing all over the place. I never planted any of those. They just grow wherever they want to. And if they're in a place where I'm okay with it, if I'm okay with it, then I leave them. But if I don't like where they're at, they come out. Okay, so yeah, this was about the raspberries. So I got raspberries in pots here. So once you get the raspberries in the healthy environment, and they kind of like that area, you can take those little shoots that come off the sides, and oh, that one grew roots. So I got these pots. I got them in pots. So I was having a problem with some of them dying, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I thought, I'm going to have some backups. So I took a bunch of runners, and I potted a whole bunch of runners. And so now I got backup raspberries in pots. Had a whole row of them just died. Got some sort of viral infection, who knows, right? Bacteria infection. Something that got in the soil and attacked the roots, I don't know. I had a large section of raspberries just die. And so I said, okay, so I took a bunch of other shoots and propagated those and refilled the dead area, and they struggled. So I replaced some of the soil, and they seem to be doing better now. Something might have gotten in the soil and just was, I don't know, killing the roots. And so at the same time, I started a bunch of them in pots, emergency backups, quick replacements. And so they're also, looks like the ones in pots are going to be giving raspberries. Yep, sure enough. So I'll probably sell all those if somebody's willing to buy them. That's a trick, It's like you get certain things, and then you go, oh, now the real work comes. The real time comes in, trying to sell something, right? Got a camper I've been trying to sell for over a year, and there it sits. With that thing gone. Oh well. So there you go. So please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, and I'll be showing an update on my raspberries and other things, and I'll show you the health level of them and why, and how I got them to that health level. I look at my garden like I see my bees. If I keep everything healthy and understand what makes them healthy, then I'm going to reap more rewards from understanding how, a little bit about botany. All right, have a wonderful life. Subscribe, thumb up, ring the bell. Bye now.